guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex Tejeda and we talk about self-love, self-worth, and self-development on this channel. So today, I want to talk about 6 tips that are in every single self-help book that I've read, a lot of the podcasts I listen to, a lot of successful people, a lot of the things that they recommend. These are the 6 things that always come up in all my books and are kind of constant through everything. The first one is self-love. That sounds like cheesy and a lot of people are like, yeah, obviously. But self-love meaning like accepting yourself and loving yourself fully, your flaws and everything. Or I even go as far as like if you want to, you know, there's all this plastic surgery going on today and stuff like that. I don't think like do whatever you want with your body, but like, yeah, if you're trying to aspire to look like Barbie or Ken or something, then maybe there is an issue there. But if you want to do like little enhancements to yourself to make yourself feel better about you, then I think that's okay. Like, yes, fully love yourself, but if you want to make little improvements, it's your body. So honestly, I am not mad about that either. So self-love to me does mean accepting yourself. It means making changes, putting your best foot forward. So like I was one of those people, and I still am sometimes, where I like to put my hair up in a bun and just leave the house in yoga pants, but I'm trying to get ready every day and put my best face forward, put on makeup, because when I feel good or when I look good, I feel good. So I think that does make a really big difference. Also, self-love to me means investing in yourself. So that's a lot of in a lot of these books as well. Investing in yourself meaning like doing seminars, courses, listening to podcasts, things like that, because investing in yourself also leads to self-love, and I think it's a really important thing for you to do. The second thing that I have learned is to give back. That's in every single self-help book. Even if you don't have a lot, it's always good to do things like donate, volunteer, help with food banks, help with soup kitchens. Like those things don't even cost money, like to volunteer your time or give blood or something like that, you know? So it's always like step 1 to like feeling your best is always giving back. Even me, who has no money, I always try to give back to people. I donated to a church this year, stuff like that. And I just think that it really makes you feel abundant when you're giving back to other people. Even if you don't have a lot, it kind of shows how selfless you are. So I think it is an important thing to do, is to give back. All right, the next thing that's in a lot of these books is setting goals. So I've always been a goal setter, so for me it's pretty easy, but I feel like you need to set goals so that you have a target, you know where you're going. You don't have to have your 5-year plan, your vision, your purpose, fine, but at least start by setting some goals. And that could be 3 small goals, that could be something you do in a day, that could be I'm setting a goal for next month, for a year from now, where you want your life to be. It could be 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, but just start small, and it just like helps you have a target and something that you can reach for, aspire to do. It's important kind of when you don't have motivation to kind of understand why you're getting up each morning and what you're doing. So that gives me into my next tip that I've gotten from all my self-help books, and that is a routine. So a morning or night routine, a Sunday routine. I have a morning, night, and Sunday routine that I just started getting into. So I'm not a morning person, but I'm really trying to get myself up early out of bed because a lot of successful people, what I've learned and what are in these books is that your morning really sets the tone for the rest of the day. And a lot of them get up at like 5 a.m., 5:30, 4 a.m. For me, I'm starting with 5:30 because that's realistic for me. So yeah, I really think that having a routine is a good thing. You don't need to have a night routine yet. You don't need to have a Sunday routine yet. And you can do stuff that you like. Like for me, like meditation, I don't really like. I don't really love journaling. So I put in stuff in my morning routine that I like. Yeah, and I think everyone's different, but you just have to figure out what you like and start every day with a plan, with your goals in mind, and it really sets a tone for the rest of the day. I understand why they say it over and over again. I know that what I'm used to is waking up late and not really having a plan for the day, and then you kind of get wrapped into a cycle and you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of wasting your day without any target in mind. So it's good to have these systems in place so that you know what you're doing and you know what you're working towards. And that brings me to my next tip, and that is to be consistent. So with my morning routine, I've tried so many times and sometimes I fail. I usually fail over and over and over again, but that's what it's taken. And I feel like I'm at a place now where I know that it's gonna get hard, but you really have to just push through that. So yeah, like I said, I'm not a morning person, but you have to be consistent. It has to become a habit. It's not something that you want to do, obviously, but it becomes a habit and it becomes a part of you being successful. I don't think successful people are lucky. I think that they work hard. So even starting my YouTube now, I've gotten a lot of comments saying like, oh, you have to be lucky to be a YouTuber. I really don't think so. I think it's about consistency and hard work. So that's a huge thing that I'm working on, and a huge thing that I think makes a really big difference is being consistent. Obviously makes a big difference. We all know this, but we all want like a fast, easy thing. Like I'm on YouTube and I see, oh, how I made $1 million in 8 months. How I made $20,000 in a month. Yes, we all want the fast, easy thing. How I lost 30 pounds in 2 months. We all want the fast, easy thing, but really, I think it comes down to consistency and hard work. So that's something that I'm really working on, ignoring all of that online stuff and just kind of focusing on myself and really being consistent in the things that I know would make me successful if I was consistent doing them. So stay consistent. That's really the easiest way to the success, but it might not be the fastest. And then the last tip is, that comes up in every single one of these books, especially this one, You're Badass at Making Money, shut up. Manage your money. Manage your money. This is something I'm not good at all, and this is something I'm really, really working on. So if I have $5 in my account, I'll probably spend $4, and then I'll go to the dollar store and spend the last $1. So if you can't manage your $5, this is what I really had to learn, is that I thought like, oh, rich people, like they don't even need to manage their money. That's what I really thought. But no, of course they need to manage their money. So because they have more of it doesn't mean they can just like blow it. Like especially because they have more, they need to understand how to manage it. And so I really, really thought that. I was like, well, let me just get rich and then I don't have to manage my money. So why do I have to learn that skill? Lie, that's a lie. You need to learn how to manage your money. So now I have like an Excel sheet that I got from the Break platform, Patricia Bright. She's really amazing. I love her YouTube channel. And she has a really good like $3 Excel sheet that you buy from her, and then you can use it forever. You put in all your stuff and it calculates everything for you. And so that's what I'm using now. Even I just got back from Australia, so I'm looking for a job right now. And so I don't have a lot of money at all. I don't have a lot of money. But even if I have $5, I'm putting it in that spreadsheet so that I know how to manage the little money that I have. Because if you don't know how to manage the little money that you have, why are you going to get more money? I don't understand. You're just going to blow through things. So learn how to manage your money. And there's tons of things out there. You can do your own Excel sheet if you're good at that. I'm not good at that. I like Excel. I know how to use it, but I don't really know how to do all the functions and stuff. So $3, so cheap. And there's another girl who I like to watch, Lynn Allure is her name, something like that. And she has a $10 one. I didn't really watch the video on that one though, but yeah, there's tons of tools out there that you can use. There's apps like Mint that track all your spending. You just have to connect all your cards, so I was kind of lazy to do that. I like to physically sit down with it because I'll get notifications from apps like that and I'll just like blow it off, like I don't care. So yeah, it's nice to physically put in what you're doing to a spreadsheet. So yeah, I rambled through that last one. But those are all my tips. So having love for yourself, having self-love, having self-acceptance, whether that means making some changes or loving yourself fully or whatever that means to you, and really investing in yourself, going to courses, constantly learning, self-love. Giving back to the community, even if you have a little bit of money, you don't have to donate actual physical money. You could just donate time or services or whatever you can offer, because I think that's a huge thing. When you give back, you feel more abundant, so giving back. And then tip number 3 was setting goals. So remembering to set goals, have targets so you understand where you're going and why you're going there, why you're getting up on a day-to-day basis. Being consistent with those goals, that was number 4. Being consistent with those goals, because that's the only way that it's going to lead to success. And then 5 was having a morning routine or a night routine or a Sunday routine. You can pick 1 out of 3, you can have half of one, whatever. Start somewhere, have a routine, because that really sets a tone for your day. And then lastly was managing your money, because even if you have very little money, you have to understand how to manage your money in order to receive more money into your life. So yeah, those are really all my tips. Everything that I've kind of learned from self-help books, the 6 constant things that always come up. Yeah, if you have any other comments, comment them down below. If you learn more things that you feel like are in a lot of the self-help books as well, how you're making changes in your life right now, and more videos that you want to see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for being a part of my channel, and I will see you guys soon.